Today we are grooming Titus. He is a young St. Bernard Bernese Mountain Dog mix. He has never been professionally groomed before, and the last time he was bathed was a year ago. This is probably going to be a challenging groom today. Okay, Titus. We are going to be calm. We are going to be zen. Yes. Okay? So Titus' biggest fault is his exuberant energy. Fortunately, he did not jump on me when he came, but the owner was a bit worried about that. So he's obviously still young and has a lot to learn. And because he's never been professionally groomed before, this is probably going to be quite scary for him. The owner did warn me that he likes to attack the water hose outside. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sorry, buddy, I just gotta tighten this because I have a feeling you're gonna try to back out of it. So first we're just gonna turn the water on and let it run until it warms up and see how he reacts. Good. Very good. It is absolutely freezing today. This morning when I woke up, it was -15. So I am wearing a sweater because I'm freezing, but I'm sure a few minutes into this groom, I'm gonna get hot and need to take the sweater off. We are going to be a good dog today. You need to get full blow dry because it's cold out there and I don't want to send you home damp. Okay, this is nice and warmed up. Now let's see how he behaves. It's okay. We are not going to back out of the shower. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. It's all right, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Here we go. In my experience, Bernese Mountain Dogs are big sucks. They get very nervous, especially when they're introduced to something that they're not really used to. Considering this dog's last bath was a year ago, he is certainly not used to grooming. That's why I say I think it's going to be challenging today, because sometimes this breed, their anxiety gets the best of them, and then they can be difficult to handle, or yeah, I guess handle for grooming, because they are so large and they throw their body weight around. Some of them protest by sitting, some of them protest by jumping around, trying to get away, but they can be a difficult dog to manage when they are this size, but not because they are bad dogs. Good boy. He's actually calming down fairly quickly, which is what I like to see. Good boy. Very good. Good boy. Come over here. I didn't want to turn this off, but you need to come on this side. No, no, over here. Good boy. Good boy. That's nice. Yes, good boy. It's okay. Now I'm starting this bath with Nasty Critter. If he hasn't been bathed in a year, he's going to be quite dirty and greasy and needs something that's going to cut that grease first before I go ahead and use de-shedding shampoo on him. It's okay, buddy. Oh. No, no. You're all right. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Good boy. All right, I do need to get that back end though, which you are so conveniently hiding from me. Yeah, and now I will sit so that you can't reach it. It's okay, buddy. You're going to need more Nasty Critter, but I need to rub this in first. Okay. I do think doing your face is going to be a bit challenging because you are very nervous of the water, but you are not attacking the water hose, so that's good. This shampoo is hardly lathering, and that's because he is quite dirty. Over here. No, you gotta stand up, 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 up. So the soap is just kind of all absorbing into his coat, and he needs quite a bit more, so I'm probably gonna rinse him and do this again just to make sure that it's a thorough clean. Sometimes I don't rinse them first, I just add this shampoo right over top, but that's if I feel like the shampoo is lathering a decent amount. Like this is like chocolate milk coming out of his tail. So you definitely need a rinse and then a second shampoo. I'll leave his face to the end. Okay, we're gonna rinse you. And then we're gonna do this again. Good boy. If you put your head down, your face is gonna get wet. Good boy, buddy. You're being very good. Hopefully, my biggest concern when I am working on a dog, gross, of this size that has never been professionally groomed is always the dryer. That's always my biggest, concern, because if they behave poorly for the dryer, it's very difficult to get them dry. And it can be dangerous when they're this size because they throw themselves around and they can get hurt or they can hurt me. So I hope that he will tolerate the dryer. He seemed to come to terms with the bath pretty quickly. So hopefully he comes to terms with the dryer pretty quickly. The only thing is he has been bathed before. He's never been blow dried before. So that's going to be an entirely new experience for him. Okay, we're doing the second shampoo now. Hopefully this one has a little bit more lather, and then I will add some de-shedding shampoo after this. Okay, now we have much more of a lather happening. So now you will be much more clean. You guys stay up. I gotta rub this, sorry. All right, now I'm going to add de-shedding shampoo. And then I will condition him and he will be ready to go for a blow dry. Turn this way, buddy. Okay, you gonna let me spray Duck on you? You have some greasy ears. Okay. Now hopefully you let me rinse your face. Don't shake. Don't do it, not yet. I know, but we have to rinse the soap off. Good boy. Rinse, conditioner, and you are all clean. You're gonna smell so nice. You're gonna smell nice. You're so clean now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're gonna be a good boy and let me blow dry you. You're not gonna like the dryer one bit. For a St. Bernard Bernese Mountain Dog mix, he is actually not very big. So I do kind of wonder if there's something else in him. Oof. He is fully grown and he is not very large. I mean, he is large, but I've definitely groomed bigger St. Bernards and Bernese Mountain Dogs. Okay, so first I used a towel. Now I am using the absorber because the absorber will get more water out of him and drying won't be nearly as long. Although again, for a St. Bernard and Bernese Mountain Dog, he doesn't have much hair. I mean, he does have a long coat, but it's not nearly as thick as some of the ones I've worked on. So his grooming today really shouldn't take that long as he is cooperative. All right, so by now everybody knows the drill. Because he is a new dog and he's very large, I'm going to keep him low on the table while I start the dryer to see what his reaction is like. If he reacts okay, I will bump the table up. If not, he will remain low for the duration of his groom. Okay, you are definitely going to need a belly band to help prevent you from going flying. You also don't like to stand. It's okay, buddy. Good boy. Good. Very good. It's okay. Don't panic. No. No. Good boy. Very good boy. Yes. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Good boy. So despite him being nervous, he is doing his absolute best to be a good boy. I'm going to try to move him more this way. I'm going to let him do what he wants for now, and then once I really have to dry his back end, I'll put the belly band on him to keep him standing. But since he's nervous, I kind of want to give him a little bit more freedom since he isn't trying to jump off the table. Okay, so I'm giving him a little bit of a break from the drying. He's still a bit damp, but he's not in terrible shape. I want to see if, while we are doing this break, I can clip his nails. He has some insane dew claws here. Good boy. Can you stand up for me? Good boy. He is really doing his best to be well behaved. He's just nervous, but honestly, for a nervous dog that has never been groomed before, he's doing very, very well. We shave those. Unfortunately, I don't think those dew claws can go any shorter. You're doing very well. For context, he's only been here for an hour, and I've gotten him bathed and almost completely dry. It's okay, I know this probably feels weird. It's probably ticklish. It's a little bit loud. You're like, what the heck? But this will help your owners to prevent snow from coming in the house when you go out to pee. He does also have, in my opinion, not the best back legs. They kind of do some weird curvy things, so this will also prevent him from slipping, which I do think he probably needs, unfortunately. It's okay. Good. The parts he really does not want blow dried are actually his legs and his paws. I thought he'd be difficult for the paws, since he didn't like them being blow dried or washed, but he seems to be fine for having them clipped and trimmed. Good boy. Good. Spray him a little bit in conditioner first. But he doesn't have any matting, so this brushing is going to be fairly quick. He did lose some hair with the dryer, but he is not by any means excessively shedding. I think he's already gone through his major shed period. Few more professional grooming appointments and this guy will be perfect for grooming. Yeah. All right. Take this off. And I'm going to try to blow dry your head with the small dryer. Okay? Can we do that? Do you like treats? Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. Good boy. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Just a small dryer. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. Buddy, it's just a small dryer. It's not going to hurt you. It's okay. It's okay. Good. Good boy. Now I gotta do this side. It's okay. Do not come after it. Good boy. There. So, one mat behind the ear, and the other mat behind the ear. Very common place to get matting. Now, if this was my dog, I would trim this hair short to make small ears like this. I just like the look of it better, but he's not my dog, and a lot of the times when you trim people's dog's ear hair, they get very upset because they like it. So we're gonna leave it because the owner did not ask me to trim it. A little bit damp is okay, soaking wet is not. Soaking wet can lead to hot spots, which because it's the winter, that probably won't happen, but it can, I mean, it's very cold outside right now, so I don't want to send him home soaking wet in certain areas, but a little bit damp will be fine. He'll probably dry quite a bit before he's even picked up. You're drooling. You're being a drool monster. Let me see. Most of your nails are very short, but then you have a select few here and there that are a bit long, particularly those dew claws, of course. Back dew claws are always a pain because it can be really hard to tell where the quick is, since the quick has an ability to grow quite long because it's not hitting the ground and being naturally filed. So a lot of the times, even when they're really, really long, you think that you can take a huge chunk off, and then you end up cutting them too short and they bleed, and then they remember that, and then they don't want their nails clipped in the future. So for me, I'd rather leave them a tad bit too long than too short, because once a dog like this is afraid of having its nails clipped, it can be very difficult to do in the future. But not all dogs are the same. Some dogs, you can quick every single one of their nails and they have no reaction and they simply just do not care and they have no fear. So I really don't know why that is. When I was, look at these random long hairs. When I was learning how to groom, Ace was just a puppy and he had black nails and he's very small. So I quicked quite a few of his nails and he just did not care. He had zero reaction to it. He still didn't care about nail clipping. Still to this day, if I clip one too short accidentally, he just doesn't care. So every dog is different. Okay, I'm gonna put you in the belly band to do your back foot there because it'll be hard for me to do with you sitting. Definitely don't make this easy, buddy. Okay. You're almost done, you lucky guy. So as I'm feeling him all over, since blow drying him, remember I said that he was still a bit damp and I wasn't sure how much more blow drying I was gonna do. He is actually pretty much dry everywhere, surprisingly. But I did say when he was in the shower that he doesn't have as much hair as the average Bernese, and I knew that he didn't have any matting or hair compaction, which makes drying a lot quicker because his coat is a lot thinner since he's probably dropped all of it at this point during the fall season. So because of that, he dried fairly quickly, which is a good thing for him because he definitely did not like the blow dryer. So yeah, you actually are going home dry. Would you look at that? There's like a few spots, for example, underneath the armpit that's a little bit damp, but he would not let me dry his legs, and that's not a big deal. That'll dry very quickly. This brush is also getting no hair on it, which means he's not shedding. He doesn't really need an actual de-shedding brush because it's not gonna pull anything off. If you guys liked this video and you wanna see more complimentary grooms just like this big beast, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button and share with all of your friends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.
Hi, puppy. Oh, you look so fluffy. Did you have fun? Oh, you look so good. Oh, he looks so good.